Show University, 11th Annual
Stay for the night. I know it's something you want. How can you say that you care when I can see that, baby, you don't? I wish you only knew all that you put me through. How could you feel that for somebody else? 'Cause I gave you my heart to stay for the night. Say that I'm not over you. I'm missing you. I'm missing you. I'm missing you like nobody else. I'm missing you. I'm missing you. I'm missing you like nobody else. I'm missing you. I'm missing you. I'm missing you like nobody else. I'm missing. I'm missing. I'm missing you like nobody else. I start to fade. You don't have the same look on your face. Already lost all my time. Just take me back to before all this pain. I wish you only knew all that you put me through. How could you feel that for somebody else? 'Cause I gave you my heart to stay for the night. Say that I'm not over you.
shuai. Bastay umba ejavt nshuita zaman seruita ashtu to daya nastum dushaya to daya samalo shiva so nata sitle no disi no diku yet semina
I was born on the Gobi Desert of China. My hometown claims to be the world's furthest place from the ocean. I think that this feeds into my fascination with sea creatures. In my last film, a girl gives birth to a jellyfish, but no one else can see it except for her. I was trying to visualize a sense of isolation, which is how I felt growing up. When I was little, we traveled so much that I have to go to a different school in a different province every year and learn a different dialect. My personality changes slightly, depends on the language I speak. I think visual language is a much more direct way to communicate. In the documentary I made with Martel, our hero Naomang seeks connections by sharing with others his mother's legacy. It's a tough word for me, the word legacy. I want to leave good stories behind, stories that are truthful for me. I'm hoping that other people can see it and be like, oh, I was thinking about the same thing. As a filmmaker, I think it is audacious to push yourself out there and try to connect with people. When we communicate without leaning on words, we are connecting on a deeper level.
If you're looking to start an online business during this recession so you don't depend on one source of income, the fastest and easiest business to start now is an Amazon business.
Amazon is worth over $1 trillion, and it's not that difficult to get a small piece of this e-commerce pie. Amazon now has over 150 million shoppers every month and over 2.8 million active sellers. And these sellers are not mega businesses. They are just normal people like you and me who's taking advantage of this $1 trillion industry. And because Amazon is now one of the world's most valuable companies, setting up a store and finding customers has never been easier. Amazon now has an amazing service that allows you to sell products on their platform, and they will handle all of the logistics, packing, and even customer service for you, even if you're not based in the United States. And if Amazon handles everything for me, the only question that's left to answer is, what product should I be selling? What if I say that I've discovered a proven formula to source for winning products and sell them for high profits on Amazon without ever having to leave Singapore? I'm sharing this because I've experienced it firsthand how life-changing this can be. It took me from working in multiple jobs, such as serving as an Air Force regular, a full-time real estate agent, to now being able to spend only a few hours a week working full-time on my own Amazon business and generating over $3 million in the past 3 years. But it wasn't always like that. I grew up in a middle-income family, and because of the Asia financial crisis, my family went bankrupt. Growing up, I saw how hard my parents had to work and did not have much time to spend with me. Back then, I told myself that this is not the kind of life I wanted for my family in the future. I knew that I didn't want to work hard by trading my time for money. I wanted to have a business that could work hard for me and give me more free time so I can spend it with my family. And because of Amazon, I could finally do that. I'm now able to spend most of my days with my wife and son. And the amazing thing is my wife is now working with me on this business, so we are growing together. More importantly, we get to watch our son grow up every single day. And I feel that this is way more valuable than just the money I'm making. And if somebody like me can do it, anybody can do it.
And so maybe you're thinking, Ben, is it really so easy to start selling on Amazon? It's not. Just like any other business, it takes hard work, dedication, and execution. But unlike other businesses, I can tell you that in Amazon, you really just need to focus on finding the right product. Because if you find the right product in Amazon, you can mess most other things up, and yet your business can still do really well. And I can't promise that Amazon is suitable for you. But what I know is that if you don't give it a try, nothing will change for you. Opportunities like this may not come again in your lifetime once more and more sellers start selling on Amazon. And I remember being like you just a few years ago, watching videos like this and thinking that this sounds too good to be true. But like anything in life, you have to verify it for yourself first. You can't fake results like this and the kind of life-changing testimonials like that. You can't fake messages from students telling you how this has changed their entire life. And this is why I'm holding a free live masterclass where I'll reveal to you how to find profitable products and also the 5-step skill framework that I used to generate over $3 million US in sales, and how many of my students have also used it to get great results for themselves. And this is the framework that beginners can also implement it very easily. So I want to invite you to join our free online masterclass where I'll peel behind the curtains to reveal to you the 5-step skill framework so that you can get results for yourself. Seats will be limited, so register for your seat today and I'll see you at my masterclass.